And it's Ken Kreitzer for Cam Vets Media. We're in Washington, D.C., actually National Harbor at the Navy League of the United States Sea, Air, and Space Museum. And we have a chance to talk to a representative of one of America's and NATO's great partners, a new NATO member, and that is the Consulate General of Finland. And sir, I'm going to ask you to pronounce your name so we get it absolutely correct.
Jarmo Sareva.
Well, sir, a pleasure to chat with you and for Finland to be a member of NATO. My dad I was telling you, he was a World War II Army officer. NATO is so important. What is it like for you to be at this conference?
It's my first time here, and of course, it shows how our world is changing. And I'm so proud to be here with 13 Finnish defense companies. It shows that Finland's defense sector is healthy, it is growing, and this is in no small part due to the fact that following the end of the Cold War, Finland never let its guard down. We maintained our system of conscription. Every Finnish male is still conscripted, and close to 80% actually serve in the military service. And we also maintained our defense industries. And now there's a great prospect for them to grow. And of course, through that, we contribute to the NATO alliance. And let me say something that is very, very important. Finland has a 832-mile long border with our eastern neighbor, Russia. And that is the reason why we decided not to let our guard down. And because we did not let our guard down, and we have a strong military and a strong will to defend ourselves, it means that we are not a consumer of security from NATO and from our NATO allies, such as the United States, but we also contribute to the security of the alliance and the other NATO partners.
Well, Finland is such a great partner to the United States and NATO. Tell us a little bit about it. You mentioned a number of companies that are here in the defense sector. Tell us a little bit about them, some of the products and services they provide.
There's a variety of companies here focusing this time very much on maritime. We have a healthy maritime sector cluster, both for the civilian and increasingly to the military and defense side. So you have companies like Davy, a Canadian company with a strong presence in Finland, or Aker Maritime, a company that is in the business of Arctic maritime shipbuilding.
Well, certainly operating in the Arctic has become much more important to the U.S. Navy. They're doing many more drills and in the Arctic region, get used to operating in cold weather, which they didn't do for a long time. Why is that so much more important, being able to operate as a military force in the Arctic region?
The Arctic is increasingly becoming a focus for both military and economic and geopolitical competition between great powers, especially between the United States and China. And that is the backdrop for the growing interest. As the climate changes, the resources in the Arctic are becoming increasingly accessible to countries and to businesses. This includes mineral deposits, and also at the same time, the maritime routes in the Arctic are becoming increasingly accessible due to the fact that sea ice is retreating.
Great. Just if you would tell us about your career. You mentioned you served in the Finnish military, and now your role as the Consul General of Finland in the United States.
Well, like all young men in Finland, I was conscripted, and I served and became an officer in the reserve in the Finnish military. I was trained to be a spotter, which is a pretty interesting and actually quite dangerous profession during wartime. Um, in my role as Consul General of Finland, based in New York, my primary task is to promote Finnish business in the United States, in the Northeast and Upper Midwest, primarily of the U.S. I also want to promote Finland's country brand. We have a strong country brand, which has become stronger by virtue of becoming a member of NATO, but also the fact that for 8 years in running, we have ranked as the happiest country in the world. So it's easy to be kind of the brand spokesman for the happiest country in the world. The United States has become our largest single export market. And a lot of Finnish companies these days see it as imperative to have presence in the United States, because this has been the market that is seen as providing the greatest promise of growth for Finnish companies, and we do whatever it takes to help Finnish companies do that. At the same time, we also help promote investment to Finland, both foreign direct investment and capital investment from the United States to Finland.
Well, sir, great to have you visit here and chat about your role as Consul General of Finland, and that Finland is now a very important member of NATO, one of the most successful alliances in history, and great to see you here in Washington at the Navy League Conference.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. This concludes, sir, for Cam Vets Media in Washington.